This past Sunday, at long last, Daniel Suarez got his first career Cup Series victory at Sonoma Raceway. It has been a long time coming since his rookie season with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2017. He's bounced around from Joe Gibbs Racing to Stewart Haas to Gaunt Brothers, and now with Trackhouse Racing. At this point in the 2022 season, it's safe to say that we cannot ignore Trackhouse Racing. This team came onto the scene just a year ago. Justin Marks started up this team with Suarez in the 99, and I admit I wasn't sure what to think of it at first. But then, not only that, later on they brought in Mr. Worldwide himself, Pitbull, to be a co-owner of the team, which got me really excited for the team now. This team made a good foundation for their inaugural season in 2021. Kind of like a build year, since of course that was still with the Gen 6. They were going to get the next gen car for 2022. The biggest surprise of this whole thing was really when Justin Marks was able to buy Chip Ganassi Racing's entire team and get the second charter and become a two-car team. I felt like maybe the team could get a win at some point this season, but who here had Trackhouse winning 3 races already? It feels like Ross Chastain has just about turned into a championship contender overnight, and he's been in contention every race weekend, and I think, the past few years, he's been doing a lot of triple duty. He's been running across all 3 circuits in the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup cars, and I think because of all that seat time he's had and all the experience he's had of all these different tracks, I think that's what's paying off for Chastain, and that's why he's so successful right now. He's been in contention every race weekend. He got his first career win and the team's first win at COTA. Then Chastain ended up winning again at Talladega. And then Daniel Suarez, he was showing some strong runs, but had his share of bad luck. That was until he won at Sonoma, which, funny enough, for both drivers, they got their first career wins on road courses for Trackhouse with literally the same sponsorship. So they may have to do that with their Project 91 car for Watkins Glen. I mean, when you look at this race team, I really do feel like that Trackhouse Racing is the future of NASCAR. Justin Marks wants to bring in new innovations into the sport like we've never seen it before, and so far it's paying off. The team is loaded with sponsorship. They now have 2 winning drivers, not to mention that they want to be Nashville, Tennessee's race team, where one of their sponsors, Tootsie's, is located. Like, they probably want to have a shop and headquarters set up in Nashville, which I think is pretty cool and rather fitting for this team, if you ask me. Not to mention that they are a part of a group of new teams to have come into the Cup Series, like 2311, like Colleague, Live Fast, and GMS, and all those guys, and we could even see more here soon, too. And as I mentioned with Project 91, they're going to start up a 3rd part-time car where we're going to see Kimi Räikkönen get his first Cup start, his Cup Series debut at Watkins Glen. So basically the 91 is going to be a car that's going to host international drivers to give NASCAR a try, which I think is a wonderful concept. I mean, who knows what else this team will do? This is a team that I think a lot of people can end up rallying behind. Trackhouse could just well be on their way to being a super team at some point. Who knows? I mean, within the next 5, 6, 7 years, they could be a 3-4 car powerhouse. Chastain may have a championship under his belt. Who knows? And this is just their 2nd year of operations, and they already have 3 wins and both their drivers in the playoffs. I do believe that this is only the beginning for Trackhouse Racing, and what this team has going for them is going to take this team places that may never would have been thought about when they first formed, right? Because there were a lot of doubts when they first were announced. They were like, okay, Justin Marks is starting a new team, Daniel Suarez, who, I'm pretty sure Suarez at that point wanted to ride off 2020. He was racing with the Gaunt brothers. He missed the Daytona 500. He was with an open team, and he was given this wonderful opportunity by Justin Marks, and told Suarez, hey, let's build something together, and I feel like they have. I didn't know how they would do. I honestly thought for their first year, I felt like maybe they would be on Germain Racing levels in terms of performance, but they did better than that. As a matter of fact, I remember Daniel Suarez, who didn't have any dirt experience, was actually in contention to win the Bristol Dirt Race last year, which was really impressive. But they had a solid first year, and going into this next season, Justin Marks wanted to prove, hey, we're not here to ride around, we're here to win races, and they've shown that. So they've really taken advantage of buying out Chip Ganassi's team, and obviously with the new next-gen car and everything else. And now Chastain and Suarez have won races. It's safe to say that, I'm excited for this team and what this team is capable of doing, not just for the rest of 2022, but next season and seasons beyond that. I'm really excited to see what this team can do, because I can't help but keep an eye on this team. So what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about Trackhouse Racing? Could they become a super team? Do you think they're going to be in the sport for a long time to come? I do think so. And I think Chastain and Suarez, I think they're set. I think they're good to go. They have everything they need to succeed. They've won. They've both won in the Cup Series now, and I think they have everything they need to succeed. Both of them have worked well together. Where do you see Trackhouse Racing in 5, 6, 7 years from now, or 10 years from now even? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This was just a quick video I wanted to put together and basically just discuss my thoughts on Trackhouse Racing. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SonicRules831, and I will see you in the next video.